Hi friends, it's Daira. Welcome back to my channel. It's been a little minute, so I hope you all are doing well. So in this video, I want to show you a color correction that I did. My client has several colors in her hair, so she had been using a box color to cover up her grays for a while, and some of her applications didn't cover the gray, so at her root you can see that it's gray hair that had grown in, but then on the lengths of the hair it had color, but you can still kind of see the grays. So I'm gonna take care of that. But then she also wanted a pop of color. She didn't want blonde. She was very adamant about that. She wanted something a little lighter. So we sat and looked at different colors and different swatches, and we decided on a copper color that will complement the color that's in her hair now, which I will actually make not brighter, because we still kept it on the same level of lightness, but we made the color more vibrant. So what you see me doing here is just going through and applying a few foils. I am teasing it and applying a lightener on it to bring it up just a little bit. I am using the Blonde Solution lightener with volume 5 developer. Like I said, I just needed it to lift a little bit. She does have layers of box color in it, but since I only needed a slightly lighter lift, I am using the lowest volume developer, and then I'm also using a bond builder in there just to keep her hair as healthy as possible. We are going to do some treatments as well, because her hair does need it. So yeah, I'm just going through applying the foils, and then when I'm done applying the foils, what I did was go through every piece that was left out. Well, actually, I didn't mention that I applied the color to her roots. Now I did apply a formula that had natural level in it so that it can cover the gray, and I did go lower in the developer so that it wouldn't be as bright, because I wanted it to match the rest of her hair. So after I apply all these foils that I'm going through applying now, what I am going to do is actually go through every strand that was left out, and I am applying the color to refresh her ends, and I also applied neutral to that formula as well to make sure that I cover the grays that the box color that she applied did not cover. So you'll see me doing that as well. So this is how light her hair got, which was actually perfect. When you lighten someone's hair who has previous color in it, you really don't know what you're gonna get. So I was happy that I got that level of lightness, especially with such low developer. So then I do apply a toner to give her the highlight color that we both agreed on, and then I let that process, and then I did a protein treatment and put some moisture in her hair as well after the color processes. So as you can see, I split the hair in half, and I did stretch the first side that I'm working on, and then what I do is go through with my round brush, and I actually break it down into even smaller sections to make sure that I use good tension on the root and get that really straight. So that's what you see me doing here. Yeah guys, I love this round brush. I think I said that before in another video. I like it for textured hair because it allows me to create the tension that I need in order to get the hair straight, and it has the boar hair in it. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, but the bristles on the brush are like a paddle brush, so they're not hard, they're actually soft, and then the hair in the brush allows it to guide smoothly through the hair so that I'm not yanking my client's hair and I'm not causing them any pain. And it's funny because several of them had told me once I was done blow drying that they thought I was gonna hurt them with the brush, and they were pleasantly surprised that the brush glides through as nice as it does. So as you can see, I'm just going through blow drying it, making sure everything is nice and dry. You have to make sure that the scalp is fully dry before you apply any heat. Otherwise, when the scalp releases, you'll just have curly and roots that reverted. So then I'm just going to go through with my FHI flat iron. I like using this flat iron after color because it doesn't get extremely hot, but it gets hot enough to get the hair straight if you make partings that are appropriate for the texture of the hair. So yeah, I just go through and flat iron her hair, and then I move on to her trim. So as you can see, it had been a while since she had gotten a trim. So after discussing with her and showing her her hair, we decided to take off the ends that were see-through at the bottom, and then just go through in the inside of her hair and get rid of any split ends and any parts that may be thin and kind of see-through-ish, like this part right here. So I'm just going through and getting rid of as much as I can without taking too much of her length off or making it to where her shape is awkward. So I have read a comment or two where people are saying that I don't trim correctly, and I get that. I get why people would say that, but I'm not the kind of stylist that trims way under where the hair is split. I don't mind taking my time and going through and cutting right at the split end instead of taking extra length off. It does take extra time to do that, and sometimes you have to go through several times, and sometimes you have to elevate the hair, or you have to direct the hair in different directions so that you can get the split ends on different levels. I don't mind taking the time and doing that if I know that my client doesn't want to take unnecessary hair off and they have certain goals. You see how I'm lifting up in that section because there were some split ends on the bottom part of that section. So if you see me when I'm trimming that I'm picking up and going over sections several times, it's not because I don't know what I'm doing, it's because I do know what I'm doing. I'm going through and making sure that I'm getting rid of my client's split ends without taking length off that they don't necessarily need to have off. So after I finish her trim, we had discussed that she'll be back in an earlier time and not wait so long to come back and get another trim. Eventually we'll get her to a nice healthy length. But I am going through and I am putting some nice big curls in it, and then I'll finish styling it when I'm done. By the way, I do use lower heat when going through the second time, just because the only purpose of you going through is to just put a curl in the hair. You don't need to straighten it. So using lower heat is always best. So after I apply the curls, I'm just going to go through and do some finishing touches. The first thing that I do is apply some of my Love and Health Seal the Deal Shine Spray. And what that's going to do is help fight against humidity so that it can stay straighter longer. It gives it shine, it moisturizes and softens it. And when she goes to wrap her hair, when she takes it down, it'll be nice and moisturized. And if you're interested in purchasing, you can find the link in the description box. And as you can see here, she's telling me how she likes her hair styled. I never take it upon myself to style the hair exactly how I want it. I always ask my clients what it is that they want me to do, what they want me to change. I never ask them. And if you're a stylist, if you don't take any advice from me at all, take this one advice. Never ask your client if they like it. People generally will not tell you if they don't like it. They'll just say, yeah, it's fine, and then you won't see them again. And if you're a great stylist and you really want to retain your clients, that's not what you want. So I always say, hey, take a look at your hair. Is there anything that you want me to change? Do you want me to part it differently? Do you want me to put it forward? Do you want it back? Is the curl too tight? Like, is there anything you want me to change? And 9 times out of 10, if they do, they'll let me know, and that will help me provide a greater service for them. So yeah, so this is what the outcome of her hair is. She said she loved it. It was a birthday hairdo. So now her hair is nice and soft, full of body, very healthy. So yeah, let me know down below what you guys think about her hair and how it turned out. Let me know how you feel about the color. If you have any questions or have any comments, of course, leave them down below. I read them and try to get back to them as much as I can. Please make sure to hit the like button so that YouTube will show this video to other people and help me grow. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. I appreciate you watching my video. Thank you so much, and I will see you in my next one.